Enough of the drama, let's talk about Real Madrid in training. Even though it's international break, we're not on a break. Real Madrid have been training today and yesterday. Yesterday, Rudiger trained on the pitch with the ball and in the gym. Of course, he will be back soon. But this is news of what happened in the first training session this week. Players that were available to Xabi Alonso. They started out in the gym, where the starting 11 from the match against Rayo carried out some recovery work. They then completed rondos and pressing, link-up drills and finishing. The session concluded with a series of 2-on-2 games and shots on goal. Like I said, Rudiger worked alone out on the pitch, while Tchouaméni, Franco, Carvajal all continued with the recovery programs. Now today it all started with Xabi Alonso arriving at Valdebebas at 8:30 a.m. And while the players available to Xabi Alonso trained for the second time this week, the session began with group activation in the gym, featuring changes of direction, and then continued with running on the pitch. The team carried out a demanding pressing circuit, practiced positional play with various drills. Afterwards, the players played several matches on small pitches, and finally they carried out individual work. Rudiger and Tchouaméni worked individually on the turf. Franco, Carvajal, Courtois, and Valverde worked on their recovery processes. Now, Franco was at Argentina's training ground to watch the team. Obviously, he's not playing with them or nothing. He did not get called up due to injury. Now, Thibaut Courtois also traveled to Belgium. However, he's also injured, and while he had to film some advertisements for them, he will now return to Madrid to work on his injury recovery. I believe they also did some tests over there, and Belgium came out with the statement. Also, Vini and Militao in training with Brazil. Kai in Turkey and Mbappe in training. Raheem Diaz in training too. Jude Bellingham in training for England. Now, there was also news that Rudiger and Tchouaméni are nearing their return. If everything goes well, it could be back against Olympiacos or Girona. And this was said about Ferland Mendy. He has now spent 629 out with injury in total. Sources from Xabi Alonso's technical staff have reported questions surrounding his role, as he has been out for more than 6 months. Physical development and any further setbacks will determine his role. Guillermo confirmed that Ferland Mendy will be the third choice at left back. Alvaro Carreras and Fran Garcia will be ahead of him. Now there was news about Franco too. The club knows that Franco's pubalgia is difficult to treat completely. The player will slowly get back to ball work and contact drills. The goal is to progress until the pain allows a return. Real Madrid focused on improving Franco's physique, his lower body in particular. Before joining the team, he had gained 10 kilograms of muscle, and now the focus is on improving his lower body to prevent injuries, improve strength and stability and power. Real Madrid and Franco viewed their initial months very positively. He has had a much faster development process compared to other young signings like Vinny, Rodrigo, and Fede Valverde. Franco has the 10 most minutes amongst all players in the squad. His diminishing role before his injury is seen as part of the process, and the club has zero concern about this. And Real Madrid do not have a timeline for Franco's return yet. It all depends on how the player feels. The team hopes he will be back in training on the pitch during the international break. Now, with that being said, let me know what you guys think.